Hello and welcome to one of my Python tutorials. So this time I'm going to be going over a past paper question from the AQA A-level computer science exam paper. So this question I'm about to go through comes from a June 2020 paper. So in section B, it's where we're doing a programming task. So in this one, you're advised to spend no more than 20 minutes on this section. So you need to enter your answers, section B, in your electronic answer document, which they'll provide. Please be sure to save the document at regular intervals so you don't lose all your work. So the question in this section asks you to write program code starting from a new program or a project or a file. Save the program at regular intervals. So we need to write a program that asks the user how many numeric digits they would like to enter, and then gets the user to enter the number of numeric digits. The program should calculate and display the number of times the most frequently entered numeric digit was input. So for example, if a user says they're going to enter 4 digits, then enters the digits 3, 4, 5, and 3, the program should display the value 2 as the most frequently entered digit was 3, and that the digit was entered twice. If more than one numeric digit had entered the same frequency and was the most frequently entered, instead of displaying the frequency, your display data was multimodal. So numeric digit will be anything from 0 all the way to 9, inclusive. In this task, you can assume that the number that the user enters state how many numeric digits there will be, and the numeric digits entered by the user are all valid. So, sounds like a big task, but it's not really that big. So, what we will need, and luckily, is we will need a variable in our code. So mode frequency equals 0. And then what we'll need, multimodal to be false, and then our frequencies to be all zeros because we don't know what number we're going to actually type in. That's the first bit. Second bit, we need to find number of digits. So I'm going to do an int input, enter the number of digits. So in this one, it might be 4, might be 6 digits. We don't know. That's the first bit. And then what we'll need is we need 4. So we need a for loop where we're going to have 4 count in range. We're going to have we're going to have a 1. We're going to have number of digits plus 1. And then in that for loop, what we're going to have, we need to ask the user to enter how many digits they wish to enter. So we're going into the code saying, right, enter a numeric digit. So it could be 1, could be 2, could be 3, could be any digit, based on how many digits we actually entered. So that's the first bit. Then we want another for loop. So we want 4 count in range 0, 10. Oh, that's what we want. And then we're going to do an if and else. So if the frequency, which we're adding count, is greater than the mode frequency, then we're going into the mode frequency, which is equal to frequencies count, and the multimodal is going to be false. But if it's equal to the modal frequency, that's going to be true. And then once we've done that, we need to figure out, okay, what if it is multimodal? So we do if multimodal we're going to print out the data was multimodal. And then else, we're going to do another print statement. And we are going to say the modal digit was printed X amount of times. So what we're going to do, we're going to run that based on the next part of the question. So we've done our program code. That's 12 marks. Now we need screen capture, where we're going to test the program by entering these numbers. So the first one I'm going to enter is 012121. So that is, let's check back, how many digits, just to be sure, 6 digits. 0, 1. What were the other numbers, just to make sure we get it right? 2121. So the modal digit was entered 3 times, because one was input at the most. So mode, if you remember back in your maths, mode, median, and mean, median, mode is the most popular. But let's run this again, because we need to test the second one. So we need to type 5 and then 01221. The data's multimodal in this case. Okay, so let's have a look at the mark scheme, see if we've got alternatives, which we don't in this case. So some questions like that will have loads of a couple of different alternative solutions. Some won't. So if you have an alternative solution and it works the same way, happy days. In this case, if it's not, then you would have lost out on marks there. So we have essentially done the whole of section B. So make sure you save this at regular intervals, otherwise you're going to lose your work. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my video, so please remember to like, subscribe and share, and hit that like button, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you very much, and goodbye for now.